go.
And it's the West All-Stars to start out. And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Halliburton. Anthony Edwards out there with Bane. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Bane in at the small forward.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Passes it to Jokic. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Team World. And the rejection by LeBron.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that one.
Another miss by Jokic. On offense, here's Team World. Charity stripe shot. Misses off the left iron. Ball's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. DeRozan finds James. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that three fly.
Ball no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Jokic on top. He's covered by Ball. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To the middle. Fades away. Again, the West All-Stars.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that image. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Jokic a screen. Step back shot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Ball's checked in for the West. And a change for Team World. Anthony's checked in for Ball. Hall kept alive. Jokic on the follow.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Anthony, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Halliburton with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Loads it up for Giannis. And the layup falls.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Bey gets the bucket.
Saddiq Bey. 2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here is Paul. Pass to Jokic. Back to Paul. Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Edwards, and he misses his first shot of the game. Halliburton against DeRozan. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Giannis dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. Butler comes in for Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for James. And it's Fred VanVleet in for DeMar DeRozan. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ball. Hits the front of the rim and out. Ball's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's Mitchell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Garland is checked in for Paul.
Line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Now, here's Mitchell. The kick outside to Butler. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Ball's got 7.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the West All-Stars, Allen is out there with Butler. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Maxey, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Butler attacking. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the 3-ball is good. 8 points for him.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Some changes. Ron, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Giannis comes in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Paul in for Garland. Team World also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Achua. And it's Ball in for Maxey.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Ball. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Team World with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going.